Welcome. This is our first look at Out of the Park Baseball 21. As you know, I started a series on Out of the Park 20, and fortunately we had a bit of a systems crash. My fault, I'm pretty sure. But I lost the save games, and that was a week ago. Instead of starting another series on there, I thought I'd wait for this to come out. This is still the beta. I believe the official launch is tomorrow, on Friday the 20th. So I wanted to give you a quick look at it. We can go in, look under the hood here, and see what changes have been made. This is the first screen here. As you can see, still have the perfect team. I haven't fooled with that yet on this one. I'm more interested in getting into the actual game. As you can see, I have up here a game that I started yesterday. Just a quick first look. I spent about 15 minutes. I just wanted to get the game installed and make sure it was up and running. And so what we are going to do, I don't want to use that one. I made some changes that, frankly, I was just fooling around and didn't really want to make. I just was testing everything out. So let's go into the a new standard game. This should have all the updates. The challenge mode is no, I don't particularly care for the challenge mode. You're more than willing to go or welcome to go ahead and play it. I know there's people who love the challenge mode. I just particularly, that's not my cup of tea. I'm just going to stick with the Major League season. You could do some of the other leagues if you want, or you could do multiple leagues. Being that this is the beginning of the season, and frankly, since the season is being delayed, I'm not going to fool with the live start. I'm not sure how the delay of the start of the season is going to affect this. Are they going to make some changes? I'm not sure. But we're just going to start the game. Let me call this our first, if I can spell, look. And we'll start the game. And this will take a minute or so here to load up. Your first time it takes, it took me about 2 minutes, I think, yesterday. So it should go a little bit faster today. I hope everybody is safe and well. I know there's a lot going on right now. I know I need a little distraction, so want to take a look at this, and hopefully this is as good as we remember. Anyways, what team should we pick? I think I'm going to go National League again. I am a National League guy. I don't care to play the American League. I do not like the designated hitter. I try to keep my games as realistic as possible, so you can go in and choose not to have the DH, but I'll leave it in. But then I end up choosing a National League team. So we did the Pirates last time. we could do the Mets. Could do Atlanta. We could do. No, we want to do just GM. Let's see here. Of course, as soon as I start streaming, all of a sudden everybody wants to text me. Give me one moment here. All right, should take care of that. So, Atlanta, Reds, Rockies. Rockies might be interesting. Dodgers, Marlins. The team I really want to do, but I don't know if... Let's do it. Let's do the Reds. They've made, in the last year or so, they've made a lot of strides into wanting to be a good team and wanting to compete. So, and I live in Ohio, so why not? So then that brings you to saying that, this may not be official. Okay. That brings us to our team screen. Let's go right to the manager's office. Right here. Little different look. This continue button I thought I was going to hate. In my real quick look at when I started yesterday, I didn't hate it. I don't know that I love it. I don't know that I like it. So we're going to play with it for a little while. That's something else that you can turn off. If you're familiar with this game, there are a million settings you can turn off and on. So, one thing I want to do, while I'm thinking about it, game settings, and I want to turn off, enable, down here, enable owner's goals. Let me show you why. It's still on. Where do we need to go? Here, down here. The goals. These are in place given you by your owner. For this year here, we have to play close to 500. By next year, we have to extend Trevor Bauer. And then in 2024, they want us to reach the World Series. That actually looks doable. But what tends to happen is you'll have a set of goals, and what your first year goals won't change. But what will happen is at the end of this year, your manager or your owner will look at those and he'll say yes or no. You made, you didn't make. You're working on. You're getting close. And then he'll throw something in there that totally is a counterintuitive to what you're trying to do. Somebody you may have as a bench player that you're looking to trade off or looking to let go at the end of the year, at the end of the next season, he wants you to sign them to an extension. And you go and you start looking, and instead of them wanting the $2 million that they are worth or that they would normally get, they're asking for $4 million. and then they want a long-term contract, and they refuse to take anything less than. They may the last playthrough, if you go back and watch it, he wanted us to play 500 ball, which I did with the crappy Pirates, and close to. I don't know. I think we finished 4 or 5 games under 500. He wanted us to improve the attendance. Well, I dropped ticket prices trying to improve attendance. The attendance was a little bit less, but then he wanted us to improve the minor leagues. Well, I don't have money. I'm dropping ticket prices to improve attendance. You want me to improve the minor leagues? Can't do that without money or without signing people to play in the major leagues. And he also wanted us to call up people we have drafted within 4 years. He wanted, I think it was 2 players or 3 players that we have drafted playing on the major league team in 4 years. Well, the draft is in June, so your season is almost halfway over. So in 3.5 years, I've got to draft and pull 2 players to the major leagues. Not that the team has drafted, that I had drafted. And that just... Anyways. I like these 3. Let's leave these 3 on and see how... goals. Play close to 500, sign to bar, reach the World Series. All right, let's see if we can do that. What else do we want to look at while we're here? All these buttons on the side are the same. Just a different... Some of them have a little bit different look or a different feel to them. Some of them are still the same. Let me go ahead and change this right now, because I like AAA there, and I like this to be the injured list, which we don't have anybody. How about that? Yeah, just leave an injured list. So you can use Lorenzo as a in the field if we need to. Castellanos, Shogo, Winker, Evans. Okay. What do they have for... Oh, not him. Senzel. Second, third, center. Okay. Yeah, Moose. So just a quick look here in my fielding positions. And I haven't looked at the AAA team yet. I don't know who's down there. I like to upgrade shortstop. Now, I know they tried to make Senzel a center fielder last year. He was playing center field. So they did give him a rating there, but it's he's a much better third baseman. Second baseman. I thought he played shortstop in the minors. We have a we don't have his minor league okay. Stats. Well, let's see. All levels. Yeah, they're just giving us... Okay, he played second and center. Alright. I wonder if I... Where do they have him in the lineup? Yet Suarez is the DH. That means he must be third baseman. Oh, only on the one, only against righties. See, here we go. I'm trying to show you the game a little bit already. I'm digging in, trying to think my way through it. My thought process is this. I need a shortstop. I wonder... let's give Freddie a chance. I wonder if I drop Senzel down to AAA. Put him as the everyday shortstop. Can he handle it? I think he can. Wouldn't it be nice to have Suarez and Senzel and Moustakas and Votto across the infield? Barnhart's okay as a catcher, but maybe look to upgrade. Do that if we can keep those four, and then upgrade catcher next year. Still got our pitching. Got Gray, Bauer, Castillo, Miley, and Miley. Not bad. Told you the Reds have made some upgrades. They're look, you got Disco as in the bullpen on me. Lorenzen started a couple years ago. All right, let's take a quick look over here. Say Louisville Bats. Let's just browse down through here. Hunter Green is hurt, right? Tommy Johns. Yeah, why is he in AAA? He hasn't. Okay. That is. Yeah. So. Well, let me go down here and take a look. Nothing. I don't know. I don't know anything about any of these guys. Got a decent ERA. $105 innings in Double-A. Okay, let's Okay, anything else I want to show you offhand here? Your file screens are all the same. All these look to be the same up here. There is, and I'm not sure. Well, let me go in. Let me just pick Mally here. Over here on the summary, you have the overall. He's a 3.5 star, potential of a 4 star. Scouting accuracy. That's new this year. I believe everybody starts off just about average. But you can go into your scouts and have them scout either individual players to start bumping this up, or you can have them focus on starting pitching, outfielders, and that will increase their scouting accuracy. I don't know how many reports you get through the year. I guess that depends on how much money you put in and how good your scout is, your head scout that you hire is, and especially a lot of variables in there. But the more scouting reports you get, the better this becomes. So you want to put money in your scouting department, which is probably something we need to look to see. What have we got in there? Well, it was $8 million last year. It's $4 million this year. Really? Okay. Money for free agent. We got $26.5 million for free agent, but we can't sign anybody to an extension. Why is that? Bauer comes off. Castellanos actually goes down. It goes down. It goes way down. Why then do we not have any money for extensions? Budget. It's $200 this year. Oh, the budget tanks next year. Okay. So we got money to spend, but not for next year. Okay. Ticket prices, we're going to leave alone. I'm not going to touch those. So, owner, we got $26 million. Like I said, scouting budget. League baseline is $8 million. The maximum you can put in is 24. I think we need to be at least above the baseline. So, actually, I think scouting is going to be really important. So, let's do 11. Okay, and down here, this is what I was saying. This is the scouting priorities. You can give new preferences. You can have up to 20, I guess 20 things in here. Positions, national, major. All right, let's not set any of that yet. But the scouting ratings, he's great, excellent, and he favors ability. Good reputation. Okay. So since we've bumped that up, yeah, I say we got 19 million. Well, let's go and do our development because we want our minor leaguers to get better. Baseline's 12, so let's make it 16. Wow, draft budget don't need to be that high. Okay, and international free agent, that needs to be 5. Okay, so, and it don't update. I mean, you have to hit enter. It will update those numbers. I did. Let's see, back out and back in. It updates them for you. Upcoming prospects. Jonathan India, AAA. Everybody else is further down the road. Let's see. Does that change anything? There you go. Potential. Prospect. Potential. Well, it changes it a little bit. Okay, current ratings, we're going, we want the entire organization because we want to make sure we get Irvin, Janikowski, Aquino, India, Glandino, Davidson, and Isabel. Got two guys at AAA that can play first. Chattanooga, that's a double A, so he just got promoted for this season. And Davidson, I guess, was picked up in a trade from Nashville. Okay. Starting rotation is who's supposed to be there. Catcher's who's supposed to be there. Got him as a starting pitcher, but they say he's good enough to be in the bullpen, huh? We'll have to keep an eye on him. In fact, I want to go over here and take a look at him real quick. Oh, there he is. Oh, yeah, he's the... I was looking at him as one of them that could call up to AAA. Okay. That's good. Let's see, we got three guys there. Grano, Jankowski. Well, I think all three of those guys were on the Major League roster last year. So they've all, I think, got Major League experience. Okay. And you got these three. Yeah, Sims was up last year. Romano has been up. DeLong, he was with Tampa Bay. Well, he was a little bit all over the place. He pitched 4 innings for Tampa Bay. So yeah, we want him to be a starter. If he's got starting material, we want him to throw every 5 days. So that looks good. Really, I don't think there was much more to show you other than I'm interested. I'm ready to get started here. This button here, if you use it, it goes to your next. What I always use this check mark on the top before autoplay till tomorrow. You make all your moves, you check everything over, read all your email, hit that button, it takes you till tomorrow. This, depending on how you have it configured, and I believe if I click it here, it will let me, the first thing it does is let me configure it, is you could tell it as to help you as much or as little as you want. I could turn it off and just go like I had played it previously, or we can leave it on. And you can have it set that every time there's some player injured, it will take you to that screen and let you make a decision on them. Stuff like that. In fact, let's go ahead and say the button will behave tailored to your game. Would you like to configure it? So go in here, configure. It's the new button. Turns on if you get a private message. Injured player on the active roster. Well, yeah, I don't want to play with injured players on the roster. Required transactions. If you have an incomplete staff or lineup. Important league events. Other events. But don't turn that one off. Then you can say how long you want it to go for. During the regular season, it only goes one day at a time. During the off season, it will autoplay a full week, or like I do, one day. Or right here, this lets you hide it. So there we are. We're configured. So let's back down here. Let's go to options. Trade proposal. Okay, that looks good. There. I am the general manager, so I will not be making any calls regarding the lineup. David Bell is the manager. Nick Kroll is my assistant. Okay, and he is going to take care of the minor leagues. Other promotions and that. Minor league managers take care of. Why would that happen? Minor league free agent signings and releases are done by the minor league managers. We need an option here to make that the assistant GM. Okay, he can take care of the personnel. I'll do the major league personnel. International amateurs. I can assign it to him, but I can jump in and if he's not trying to sign somebody I want. No, that's mine. Drafting me. It's me. That's me. It's Bell, and that's Bell. That bothers me. That should be my assistant right there, not the managers. I don't know if that's a bug or if that's the way they want it set. I'm trying to remember. I thought previously that was the assistant GM's job. Okay, we want to go to off-season center. It is still the off-season. We have not started. It is the 24th. I believe the first game is tomorrow. We want to go to waiver wire. There's nobody on here, but I want to bookmark that. Okay. And then we want to go to free agents. And we are going to bookmark that. And that just makes it easier if I want to go check the waiver wire. I just jump up there real quick and it pops right up. I believe this is new too. Prospect pipeline. Welcome to the best upcoming players in MLB based on opinion of the network's baseball experts and scouts throughout the game. Top 100. Oh, really? Top 20? Hey. Okay, all teams. Or we can just go Reds. Official BNN rankings. The head scout rankings. I like this. I don't like that there's nobody in AAA. Just India. Wow. Isabel. Yeah, I like that. I like that screen. 270 at Chattanooga with 111 at bats. 3 home runs. Wow. Oh, I'm sorry. They changed it on me. The scouting report's over here. The scouting report used to be over on this side. It's over on this side. Oh, there we go. Provides average defensive value. Pitch. So. Hi, Glover. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to the chat. Yeah, just checking out of the Park 21 here. The basic game mechanics all look to be the same. There's like this here's a little bit of a different layout. You know, this prospect pipeline, I like this. This is something new. Go all teams. So yeah, I like this. This is going to be we're going to use this probably a lot when we start looking at trades. Because if I got a trade coming up with Toronto, I'm going to come here and first thing I'm going to do is, okay, Toronto, who are we looking at? So, you can get an idea of what level they're in and where they rank in their organizational pipeline. So, top 100, top 200, top 20. And I like then also you can also sort by the official rankings, or you can ask your head scout. I guess this potential rankings, that must be your head scout potential rankings. So yeah, I like that. All right, well, what do we want to do? Do we want to when's opening day? The 26th. Today's the 24th. We've got 2 days. So we got today and tomorrow to make changes before we start playing games. Do we want to go after a free agent? I mean, we've got money this year only, but we got money. I like this, assignability. Okay, let's look at shortstops. .230 hitter. 9 home runs. Ranger. Okay, how does that compare with us? He might be a little bit better in the bat. We says we're better defensively. Scouting. Shortstop from Florida. Average runner. Average strike zone recognition. Above average power. Middle of the road, solid supplemental. Back to, I guess I ran past my guy. Scouting. Range for or make a play on the ground ball. Slow runner. Good instinct. Swinging anything. League average. So it's not any upgrade. Oop. And he can play second. Okay. Well, I guess if we would go back here and look for anybody, we're looking just to supplement what we already have. Don't need any more outfielders. Don't know that he's any better than what we already got. You know what? I think we're good. I mean, the only thing we could do is maybe get another pitcher. Yeah, I think we're good. I mean, do we want to go after maybe Martin? Well, both those guys are out of options. And Barnhart's your man. You can't send him down. It'd have to be Castelli. Peyton's a Rule 5 guy. Can't send him down. $28. More for the left fielder. Okay, let's go a day. Okay, it says review our scouting budget, which we already did, right? I'm pretty sure we did all that. That was over here. Yeah. Yeah, you have to change it before opening day, before the season starts. And our personnel. What do we think about our personnel? We got any openings? No, they filled all those. Okay. I don't know. I'm inexperienced. Poor, fair, fair. Hitting coach that wants to pitch to that's a hitting coach, contact. That's what I want. And a pitching coach, power pitcher. If we keep power pitchers throughout, there's a finesse, power. I guess it's okay. Most of them were power pitchers. It's a ground baller. Not exactly my kind of assistant, but we'll go with it. We'll see what happens. Any strategies we need to change? Not really. I'm letting the managers manage, so that's not going to matter much. Team chemistry. Pitchers don't like the hitters. Imagine that. All right. No complaints. We are content. Yeah, we're not changing any settings. Okay. See, it's a review scouting budget. Brings us right to the screen. Looks good to me. We already made those changes. And we can finish today. And we can get ready to start the season. All right. These guys got promoted from the international complex. They're probably all in low A. Relief pitcher, relief pitcher, relief pitcher, relief pitcher. It's a catcher, shortstop, first baseman, and none of them have any sort of stats or don't even look like they have much potential. But okay. Stay close to an even record. All right. And that's the 3 guys we'll be up against. And the top 100 prospects came out. And it's opening day. This is our roster. We got 27 man on the 40-man roster. So we got plenty of room on there. This year, it's a 26 players on the team. Get to September call-ups, it goes to a 28-man roster instead of having a 40-man call-up. So, new rules this year. That's not just for the game. That's in real life. If we ever get playing games, and then if we hit continue game, we go right to the Cardinals game. And I know I've been on here for a little while now, and it's dinner time for me, so I'm going to save this right here, and I'm going to go get me some dinner. And my plan is I'll be back on a little bit later, and I'm not sure if I think there's potential for some storms, severe storms later, so I may either be watching some weather chasers, or I may be streaming their streams, or I might be doing a game. I'm not sure. Maybe playing this, maybe playing Farming Simulator, or maybe something else. We tried RimWorld a few weeks ago, and that didn't go so well. So maybe we can make a second run at that. Maybe we can. I've just started American Trucker. Maybe I could do some of that. I don't know. Get some options. So, but I'm done for right now, and I appreciate you watching. Please follow, and thank you, Glover, for following. And hope to do a lot more of this. Sounds like I might not be working here in another week or so. Sounds like most of the other people in the country, I may be quarantined in the house, and if that's the case, we'll be doing a lot of this. So thanks for watching, and until later on, I'll see you later.